What is up, YouTube? This is your girl Ash, aka Lyric. I keep getting told that hey, it's nothing to do but record, so here I am recording. Hopefully, you get something out of this. I wanted to bring my my podcast is on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, but I wanted to bring it here, right? So I wanted to kind of incorporate everything that I talk about there and bring it here for you. Now, you're probably wondering, where the hell have you been? Well, I've been auntieing since November of last year. Now, I remember I did a few videos for you all last year. I think I did some earlier this year, but I've been on a big of a hiatus. And those that rock with me, let me go ahead and pause right here and give you your kudos, baby, because you actually stay rocking with me. So I'm thankful and I appreciate you 1000% that you do still rock with me. Excuse me if I look a little tired. I really am. Got off work this morning for my third shift job. Got home, took me a little cat nap, went to church. Just really got out of church about 2 hours ago. So I probably will be in the bed very soon. But I was not going to go to bed without posting this video because everybody keeps telling me, yo, you got content, just record. So you know what? I'm doing that just now, right now, with you. I am recording, okay? I look tired. Ooh, my eyes feel raw too, but whatever. So, okay. I'm going to bypass all of that tiredness, baby, and I'm here for you. Now, what I want to really talk about is five things that we don't want to talk about. You know, I like to get to the nitty-gritty, itty-bitty. So, we're going to talk about toxicness in our lives. Ooh, toxicity in our lives. The first place we're going to talk about is toxic relationships. There are 5 of them, okay? I'm going to break down each 5, right? I'm going to go into the relationships, the types of relationships. Like I said, there's 5. They can be in yourself. They could be within your family. They could be romantically. They could be among your friends. It doesn't matter how you have these relationships. But no, there are 5 of them. We're going to talk about them. I'm starting that series today, starting right now at 7:09 Eastern Standard Time. We're talking about toxicity, how to identify it, how to get rid of it, how to deal with it, and how to get rid of it. So I am hoping you stay with me because it's today, it's Wednesday, and it's Thursday that I'm getting this series out for you. Get your notebook paper, get your wine, get your popcorn, get whatever you feel like you need, because guess what? I got it for you right here. I need you to go ahead and like, share, subscribe. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be epic. I'm excited about it because I'm been known for it too, where I ignore all signs of toxicity. I ignore all signs of these types of relationships because I don't want to admit them. Who wants to admit that they are involved in toxic relationships, right? But we are about to do that today. Right now, we are about to do that. So the 5 that we're going to go with, number 1, emotionally abusive relationships. This could be with anybody, anything, romantically. That spouse get to talking yin yang to you sometimes and they're emotionally abusive. Okay, so what is that? These involve manipulation, constant criticism, emotional blackmail. The abuser often undermines the victim's self-esteem and self-worth. Like I said, this could be romantically, within your family. I know a lot of people that have gotten this from their own mothers and their own fathers. So that is something you really need to look out for. You really need to be paying attention to. And sometimes we want to overlook it, right? Because we don't want to believe that somebody that we're related to, that we have a bond with, would treat us this way. But it actually happens. Unfortunately, it happens in relationships as well. You get the significant other that kind of treats you like that and is... Look, that's the thing. Pay attention, people. I need you to be watching, okay? Number 2 is controlling relationships. Now, I hear you. I do hear you. Ash, are you serious? Yes, I am. As a heart attack. Controlling relationships. One partner exerts excessive control over the other, dictating their actions, their decisions, and even their thoughts. This can lead to a loss of autonomy and independence. Ooh, I'll say that again. This can lead to a loss of autonomy and independence. Who are you thinking of right now that is in a controlling relationship? Better question. Are you? Ha! Woo! I know you mad already, and I'm so sorry, but we got 3 more to get to. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Codependent relationships. In these relationships, one or both partners rely excessively on the other for emotional support and validation, often leading to an unhealthy imbalance and lack of personal growth. Now, I'm big on personal growth. I'm big on being a better version of myself today than I was yesterday and going into the new week. But let me tell you, there are some that are bad English. There are some that are not able to do that. And I don't know why they're not able to do that. I don't know why they find it very difficult to do that, but it's something we need to do. We need to always strive to be better than we previously were, right? Whatever version of that was. Last year's version should not be this year's version. Last month's version should not be this month's version. Last week's version should not be this week's version. And yesterday's version should not be today's version. But somehow or another, we end up being in an unhealthy imbalance. Y'all gonna get that about midnight. So narcissistic relationships, baby. Look, oh my God, I can't count how many times I've seen it in my inbox. I've seen it online. I've even watched it in person with people. Been in a narcissistic relationship. Let's go ahead and talk about it. A relationship where one partner is excessively self-centered and lacks empathy, often exploiting the other for their own gain. It says it itself. It's reading right there it's reading right there to you. You just gotta pay attention to it. You just gotta pay attention to it, baby. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to these, because we often don't want to, right? We want to ignore it. We want to bypass it. We want to pretend like it doesn't exist, right? And the thing about it is, unfortunately, it does. It really does. Last and certainly not least, jealous and possessive relationships. These are marked by constant jealousy, possessiveness, leading to mistrust and frequent conflicts. Now, these are people that argue a lot. I know some of these people very personally. They argue a lot. My thing is, why are you jealous? Why are you mad? Why are you upset? Why are you holding on, trying to control my life when yours is in an uproar? Why are you mad at my progression when you have the same opportunities that I do? Romantically, I've been in this situation. Physically and emotionally, I've seen it around me. If you think you might be in a toxic relationship, it's important to seek support from trusted friends, family, or professionals. And a lot of times we don't want to. Who wants to sit around and admit, oh, I'm in a jealous relationship. I'm dealing with a narcissistic person. I'm dealing with a person who emotionally abuses me. Who wants to admit this shit, right? Who wants to stand on that fact of what they're really going through? Who? Nobody does. Nobody wants to admit these types of things. And the thing about it is, you feel like you're wrong when you do, right? You feel like it's something that you're not able to handle, you're not able to deal with. Now, what I kind of want to touch on a little bit is just how do you recognize these behaviors? Well, constant criticism, right? If someone is frequently criticizing you, belittles you, your achievements, and makes you feel inadequate, it could be a sign of emotional abuse. Let's call it what it is. Call it spade a spade. Manipulation. This includes guilt tripping, gaslighting, making you doubt your reality, or using your emotions against you to control your actions. Lack of respect for boundaries, ignoring your personal boundaries, whether physical, emotional, or mental, is a red flag. This can include evading your privacy or pressuring you to do things you're uncomfortable with. Oh, but if you love me, you'll do it, right? Bullshit. I don't love you that much. Jealousy and possessiveness. Excessive jealousy, constant accusations of infidelity, or trying to isolate you from friends and family are signs of a toxic relationship. Control and dominance. One partner making all the decisions, dictating what you can and cannot do, or monitoring your activities excessively. Number 6, lack of empathy. A toxic person often shows little to no empathy for your feelings, needs, or experiences, focusing solely on their own. Last 2, unpredictable mood swings. Extreme and unpredictable mood swings can create a volatile and unstable environment, making you feel like you're walking on eggshells. That's not healthy. Blame shifting, refusing to take responsibility for their actions and instead blaming you for everything that goes wrong. If they are doing that, baby, you are in a toxic relationship. These are your 8 signs of recognizing how to get out and get away from it, period. And the previous, I told you the 5. Come back on Wednesday, I got you some more. I want you to come back to me because we're going to dig a little bit more. This is just a taste. I want you to get a taste of it, and I want you to come back. Come on, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. You'll know when I do it. Peace.